Hey everybody, what's going on today? It's the Masked Gamer today with another movie review. Today I'll be doing the movie Rubberface with everyone's favorite comedian of the 90s and early 2000s, Jim Carrey. Rubberface, what a difference a face makes. Now, honestly, people think this was Jim Carrey's very first movie. It actually wasn't. This was actually a TV movie, come to find out. It was made in 1981. I mean, it's only 55 minutes and all, and, you know, I'll dive deeper into it and stuff, but, you know, I mean, hey, this is when Jim Carrey was just starting to get big. If you watch the movie, you'll see how young he is. I mean, you could just tell by the face he's making. It's, you know, it's supposed to grab your attention. Alright, let's look to the back. Big head, thin skin, numbskull. Comedy superstar Jim Carrey is hilarious as slapstick Tony Maroney in this funny story of one truly cracked comedian. The spotlight's on, your energy's high, the audience is captive. It's great doing stand-up in front of a crowd, but whether reeling off one-liners in comedy clubs or doing improv impressions in public, Tony's act needs help. Luckily, he hooks up with Janet, a witty but withdrawing joke writer who soon coaches Tony into his most riotous routines yet. But when Tony's talent and Janet's pride are put to the test, it's a setup for an amusing and unexpected punchline. With a style of his own, let Jim Carrey show you why he's one of today's comedy superstars. Now, you know, you see some scenes from the movie and all that. And, you know, it was rated PG for brief mild language. And even though it does say 1983, this actually was made in 1981. And yeah, like I said, it says 48 minutes, you know, 55 minutes, and you know, honestly, this movie was, I mean, it was the early 80s movie. I mean, but this kind of was what started to pave Jim Carrey's career into, you know, who we all know and love today. You know, let me just open it here, look at the DVD. Pretty basic. I mean, hell, brick wall, microphone, yeah, typical comedian stand-up, you know, scene. I mean, yeah, really ain't much about it. Now, I will say about this movie, do I think it was even good or worth watching? Honestly, no. I mean, someone got this for me actually 2 weeks ago because they know I like to do it for doing my movie reviews, and they thought this would be a good one for me to review. I mean, I've seen it and all, and maybe there was like one or two maybe funny scenes, but it was too short. And I mean, like I said, this was just when Jim Carrey was just starting his, you know, career out in comedy and everything. Don't get me wrong, I love Jim Carrey. I like him in those other movies like The Mask, Liar Liar, you know, Dumb and Dumber, you know, Fun with Dick and Jane, You, Me, and Irene. Bruce Almighty was one of my favorites, and The Cable Guy. But, like, come on. This one, like I said, it was 1981, and it was a short TV movie, and, I mean, do I think you should go out of your way to watch it? No. I mean, it's just kind of, the plot's kind of like there, like you already know what's going on. Like I said, one or two funny jokes in it. But yeah, no, honestly, I think, you know, it's not really worth the time to watch. I mean, if you're just looking for something like just mediocre to watch, yeah, this would be the movie you want to watch. If you just want a quick laugh or you want to see like the beginning of Jim Carrey's career. But like I said, this actually was not his very first movie and not his very first leading role. I might do a video on that movie in a few weeks or sometime soon. But yeah, don't get me wrong. I like Jim Carrey. I thought he was great. He's still great to this day. But yeah, no, not worth watching. Like I said, too short, PG, and just not really, the humor just wasn't really there. You know, that's all. I mean, not much to say about this movie. This movie was just, like I said, mediocre. But, you know, Jim Carrey, man, I really can't hate on Jim Carrey because I've always loved all his movies. Well, most of them, I should say. This wouldn't be one of my favorites, though. But alright, everyone, it's been the Masked Gamer today with this movie review. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and hey, spread the word about the channel. It does really help me out a lot. And if there's any movies you want me to review, you know, let me know. Let me something in the comments, and I'll even do a shout out for you. Alright, everyone, as always, it's been the Masked Gamer, and as always, game on and watch on. I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.